Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today's time for my FIFA 20 finishing tutorial. I know a lot of people have problems with the finishing in FIFA 20 and have no clue how to finish from some kind of positions, but today we'll go through all types of shooting and when and where to use which type of shot. So hopefully this guide can help you to score more goals and be more efficient in FIFA 20. Before talking about what is working in FIFA 20, let's talk about what is not working. And that is, for example, the first time shot, which is not as effective anymore. As you can see here, that you can try a lot with these, both with the finesse shot and with the power shot. It doesn't work as in FIFA 19. It has a much bigger error percentage, where in FIFA 19 this was the best type of finishing. But here in FIFA 20 you can try a long time until you finally score them. Of course, at some point you will score, like in this type of, well, here with Dalglish, but in the end it is not consistent. You should try to avoid the first time finishing. And also finishing with the bad angle, with the wrong posture. So this is a 180. This would also be a great position in FIFA 19, but not anymore. You have to think about your posture and your angle towards the goal. But also the driven shot, which was kind of the meta in FIFA 19, it was really effective. It is not anymore. It is very inconsistent, and well, you will miss some very clear chances using this technique, which well, is proven to be very poor this far in FIFA 20. So try to get this out of your muscle memory. You have to remap your spine and try to forget about these techniques. Alright, so what is actually working is the question, and that is the near post power shot. So just pressing the circle, nothing else, and aiming for the near post is one of the best techniques in FIFA 20. If you have here a left-footed player, which is the Dalglish 5-star weak foot, and here maybe some will go for the far post, but the near post option is in most cases the best option and the option that will give you the highest percentage to score. Here we can see with the Dalglish just using always between 2 and 3 bars of power, never less, never more. And also here with the Griezmann, once again, you see that the keeper is standing a bit in the middle. Far post here is not a guaranteed goal, but we go just for the near post using 2.5 bars of power, aiming to the left-footed Griezmann, near post. You can see that the keepers will have problem to save these type of shots. But you have to mix it up in FIFA 20, because sometimes the far post is the better option. Like here we see that the Pele, he doesn't have the best angle, and also the keeper is standing closer to the near post, as he will do if you are a bit further out from this 6-yard box. If you're just making a imaginary line here, you can see that he is outside of this box, and this will most often be option for the far post shot, which we will do here with Pele. But once again, just circle, just shot between 2 and 3 bars of power, and this will be a goal. And once again we have Cristiano here. We can see that the keeper is standing once again closer to the near post. We are almost in line with this imaginary, once again, edge of the 6-yard box, this line. And this will open up once again for the far post finish. So we have to mix it up. We have to check how the keeper stands and also how our own players are positioned on the pitch. So if you are standing more to the middle, near post is better most often, and if you're more to the edge of the box, it is better to go for the far post option. But we also have, of course, the finesse shots in FIFA 20, which are very effective. Here we have Messi, and once again just using 2 to 3 bars of power, use the preferred foot of the player. So here is Messi, and just aiming for the far post, and this is a great technique in FIFA 20. It is very consistent also, these finesse shots, as we can see here with Messi, but also the fact that you need to try to find the layup. So here we have the first touch, just putting it perfectly to his left foot, finding this around the 90 to 45 degree angle, his posture towards the goal, which is always the best posture to do these kind of shots. So once again, we have Dalglish finding this angle, 45 degrees, using between 2 and 3 bars of power. And with the finesse shots, always go for the far post. We can see here with Dalglish perfectly top corner. Finesse shots are very powerful in FIFA 20, so use them as much as possible. But we also have, of course, the driven finesse shot, which I have a tutorial about, which you can find in the description below to find out more detailed how to do this technique. And this is great to use to just, well, you can use how much power as you want. Here you can see that we have over 3 bars of power, and the only thing we have to do just before we hit the shot is to click the L1 button, which will activate this kind of low shot. So you can use how much power you want and the ball will always stay low, which is of course very effective. And this technique, when it comes to where you're gonna aim for, you're gonna aim exactly as with a regular finesse shot. So this will just be a low shot. And also you can see how I aim with the left stick, very exaggerated, just making sure that I will go for that far post. Of course, with assisted shots it won't matter if you over aim it, because it will always still go towards the target. And over aiming is something that is definitely a good technique to use. And also something that is important in FIFA 20 to have in mind is that there is goalkeeper movement, and you have to always have the vision and see, okay, did he actually move the keeper? In this case he did, and he completely left the near post open. So just having some ice in the veins and waiting for the opposition to move his keeper, that is something that is great in 1 versus 1. Once again, we have Son here, we're just waiting for his movements. We see that he's starting to move the keeper using the right stick, and well, in the end he will leave an open net. But what if the keeper runs out? And this is something that a lot of players have problems with in these 1 versus 1 situations. But guys, it is really simple. Just do a skill move, just do something, just do a ball roll, for example, and you will score almost every time. You can see here, just with the right stick, holding it down to do a ball roll, taking 1 extra touch, and you will have an open net. Every time I have so many examples scoring like this. I do it every time. Just ball roll. You can see here, just having some distance for the skill move, holding the right stick down. We are about 5-6 meters from the keeper, just to also of course take into consideration the delay online, and just doing this ball roll, and you can see here that we get completely open net, and this works so good. But then also in some situations you will not have the time to do a ball roll, to do a skill move, as the keeper will run out and cut off your angles too fast, and then you have to go for the chip shot, just holding L1 here and pressing circle around the 2 bars of power. This is great to use if the keeper runs out and you have no time to do any kind of move to get a better angle. Here is from my stream. Once again, I have no time to make any skill here with Costa. Keeper runs out around 4-3 meters from the keeper. We perform this chip shot, and a lot of times this will just sail over the keeper, and hopefully also of course into the net. And then finally we have timed finishing, and time finishing in FIFA 20 is different. It is much harder to hit green. There's a much smaller window, smaller frames or lower frames, which will give you green timing. But when you hit the green timing, of course you will have higher chance of scoring. You will have better accuracy and better power on the shot, but it is very difficult and it takes a lot of practice. And even though you hit green, it does not guarantee you to score a goal. And that is a problem in FIFA 20 with time finishing, that it's so hard to hit green, and when you hit green you're not even guaranteed to score a goal. But the biggest problem is that if you don't hit green, if you hit for example yellow, you can just throw away sitters, like in this sequence here with the Mane. This would probably have been a goal with just a regular shot. Instead we're trying to time it, hitting yellow, and he will of course miss the target here, which is what happens if you mistime it. Hitting red or yellow, there will be increased error percentage of the shot. What you could do is you can go to skill games, shooting and bronze, and just try to practice this. If you really want to have this in your locker, that this is the best exercise to practice this type of shooting. Just spend 30-40 minutes here every day, and in the end, of course, you will improve your green timing. You can see here we had a tough start here, but after a while we're gonna hit the 3 greens in a row. And green timing in FIFA is all about muscle memory. It's not about looking at the feet of the player, it's all about knowing exactly what should be the distance between the first and the second tap of the circle. And this, of course, it takes many hours of practice, but as I said, it is not necessary to know how to perform timed finishing, but if you know it perfectly, you will have an edge over your opponent, and you can score from some angles that are not possible perhaps if you're not using timed finishing. Alright, so to summarize this video, forget about the old techniques in FIFA 19 like driven shots and first time finishing. Instead, try to shoot as much as possible towards the near post with power shots. Take a look how the keeper stands, of course. Sometimes the far post is better, and also finesse shots at far post are really good. Then when it comes to 1 versus 1 with the keeper, try to go around him. And with time finishing, it is not necessary, but if you master it, you will have an advantage over your opponent. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time.